This is what I'm trying to say to you, blood. In the next 10 games, I can't see 5 wins, my bro. I can't see 10. I can't see 5 wins. Actually, let me change that. I can't see 5 wins under Rúben Amorim. Bro, listen. I can see, bro.
5 games under him in the Premier League anyway.
But bruv, listen, at them 10 games, yeah, if Ruud was our manager right now and we was doing that pragmatic mid-block shit, yeah, I could see us winning at least 5 of those games comfortably. Under this manager, with this system and the way we're playing, I can't see us winning those games. I can't see it, bro.
But you know, for me though, like I look at them games and I see 11 points. So I see about 3 wins and 2 draws, if that, out of them games, as I said there. So it is looking spooky. You're right, Nathy. You know, it is looking spooky. But I don't believe the manager gets sacked. I do believe, it's going to be, I think maybe a cup. Let's scam a cup a lot or something, you know what I mean? And then go from there. And then, but we kind of low-key need Europe, as well, for the money and everything like that. So,
we're not getting Europe unless we win the Europa League. You know what's funny, yeah? In one-off games, I believe that this manager can coach winning games. But guess what, blood? We didn't think that we signed Jose, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But right now, he's looking hella pragmatic. He's looking hella like
manager.
He's looking like one. Bro, he sets in the one-off games against the big teams. He sets us up right every time.
Every time.
And people are like, oh, like it's the players' mentality. It's not. He sets us up differently in those games. He sets us up differently in these games, bro. Like, it's less high man-for-man press. It's more compact. That's all it is, bro. Like, he can do it. He just won't do it. This is my biggest problem with him. He can, but he won't.
But you believe he's a good coach, right? You believe he's got the fundamentals of
I believe he's a good coach, yeah, but I also believe that he's very, very stubborn and rigid.
Do you believe, this is a very good question, yeah. Do you believe right manager, wrong time?
No, I don't believe in right manager, wrong time.
Okay, so you don't believe he should have went to maybe a little club beforehand and then gone to United?
I don't think it matters what time, yeah, he takes over at Manchester United. I don't believe it because his philosophy on football is so niche, yeah, because he's one of the few managers in world football that play a back three. So for him to go to any club and try and change the culture to his culture, he's gonna have problems no matter when he comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter because there's not many specialized wingbacks in the modern game, and this guy had a wingers to use as wingbacks and he didn't want to use them. He wants his wingbacks. So because he wants a specific profile of wingback, he's even too rigid for his rigid system, blood. Because I could play his system less rigid than him and be happy with the squad that we have. But he's so particular that his wingbacks have to have a certain profile. He's almost making his job more difficult. So no matter what club he goes into, he's not going to have ready-made wingbacks waiting for him. He's not. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, he's gonna, obviously the one he kind of fell into Quenda because I think he came from the youth academy. So he
but precisely. And yeah, this is not Italy though. It's still a niche system. Most systems, yeah, in world football are
but most teams in the Premier League play with a back three anyway, let's be honest. Like
they build out with a back three, but they play with a back four because they defend with a back four, but they build out in a back three. So the fourth player inverts. That's why Arsenal use Lewis Skelly, who's a midfielder, because he inverts anyway. Or they use Partey to invert. And that's why our manager tried to use Amrabat, remember, to invert.
Yeah. It didn't work.
But Amrabat's not mobile enough to defend. That's the problem. He's too stiff to play that. But look at Chelsea when they play Caicedo there. Caicedo plays brilliantly from right back and he just inverts.
Yeah.
The problem is, when you build out, it's very different to your stationary shape or however you want to use it. The problem with Man United is that this manager wants very specific profiles for specific parts of the pitch. And he almost has to build them himself, or he has to go and buy them. And that takes time, bro. Like, he needs to be flexible within his own system. he's not flexible within his own system. He's not. His thing was, because it's easier to teach. No, it's harder to teach attackers to defend. I'm just not going to play attackers at wing back. I'm just going to play defenders there. But he hasn't realized that he's fucked up the whole attack by doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so
he's chosen
man.
to pick the defender there because he's worried about the 30% instead of the 70%. That's why I'm saying he's a defensive manager. Because if he's an attacking manager, I'd have said, fuck it. Listen, we're defending for 30% of the time, so I'm giving it 30% thought, bro. I'm giving 70% thought to what's going on.
But you know what it is, though? When they ask him about, like, can you tweak it a little bit or can you do this he keeps saying the same thing, like, I'm going to stick to what I believe in. They brought me in to do this. They brought me in to do that. This is what I want and this is what I'm going to do. It's my idea. I'm going to stick to it. Like he's adamant. He's ready to down the hill, So, it might not be a case of people saying that the manager should leave. Like he might do himself. Like he might sack himself because it's like he's adamant on doing it. It may work out, and I hope it does. And I think a lot of the fan base want it to work, but it's going to be a very, very difficult situation because he's not doing a Ten Hag, guys. So I believe we should give him the benefit of doubt for that. Like Ten Hag would be playing a system that wasn't his and would be getting a McTominay winner to scam his way through. This one here, we're losing games, but he's playing his way. But then we believe, right, okay, cool. Once he gets the tools that he needs and the players that he needs, it should improve. So that's where I'm kind of like assessing it from Rants. You see what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, but it will improve, Saeed. But Saeed, that doesn't mean he's a good coach, though. Like,
no, but it doesn't mean he's a good coach. No. We haven't seen it in its fruition because he hasn't got his players that he needs.
No, but I don't agree.
No, it looks bad. It's bad for now.
No, but the reason why I don't agree, and I'm not saying he's a bad coach,
maybe.
But like what I said, if you have higher quality ingredients, by default, the food is gonna taste better. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he gets better players and then we play better football, that's got nothing to do with him. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if he was a good cook, he should be able to make a nice meal out of lower quality ingredients because now you have to earn the right to call yourself a good cook. So giving a manager better players is, of course, it's going to make the football better, but that's not because of him. That's just because we got better players. So that's a fucking cop-out. He still needs to do better than the previous manager with the players he has, and he's not doing that.
But I also think for me, like, we've seen it over the years, managers at the top level have needed their players to do their job to a degree. We're not saying it's in totality who they are, but they'll bring in certain personnel. Maybe two or three.
Bro, Arne Slot didn't even have a transfer window, and he's top of the Champions League.
That's a rare circumstance.
With a Liverpool, but with a Liverpool team that, like last season,
not bad Liverpool team, though, is it? Not bad Liverpool team,
bro. Last season, where did Liverpool finish last season?
They finished third.
They finished third in the league last season. Yeah, the season before they finished outside the top four.
1 second.
The season before they finished outside the top four. Yeah.
He ran the place for the ground, though, innit? That's why.
Bro, he's top of the Premier League and he finished top of the Champions League group, and they've lost like 2 games all season or something like that. So,
when I agree, rare circumstances. This is what here I believe what he's done is though he's simplified it. He's done the opposite of what Ten Hag has done.
But he done the opposite. But this is my whole argument, Saeed. He's overcomplicating everything.
I know, but the quality is still a big difference, though. You've got Salah, Jota, Diaz, McAllister, Gravenberch, Van Dijk. Yeah, come on, man. That quality is there, though. He's just managed it well and said, you know what? I might not need the players that you're going to give me now if you're not going to spend anything. But what I will do is I won't really tweak everything. I'll just make us play a little bit better, and we'll control a little bit more. And you've seen it. They've controlled games more than going gun home. And it's actually maximized a lot of their season. You know what I mean? But that's, again, it's a rare entity and rare occasion.
No, but look at what Arne Slot's done, yeah? And what Arne Slot's done has got the best out of different profiles of players and also less out of different profiles. Because he hasn't come in and done what Klopp's done. So
where do you believe this squad quality is? Be honest.
Sorry?
Where do you believe this squad quality is? Forget the 13th for now. Where do you believe this squad quality is?
This squad, yeah,
quality.
Not including the players that he got rid of as well, because I think he weakened our squad by getting rid of Malacia,
I agree.
Rashford and Anthony. He weakened our squad. So
it,
before he got rid of those, he shouldn't be finishing outside the top 8. No way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a really good manager gets them in the top 6. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or top 6 or top 5 if he's maximizing everything.
Yeah, because like I said to you, it's I think it's Newcastle.
Because bro, Chelsea have been up and down. Newcastle were down and now they're up, but Newcastle started badly this season.
Yeah, they started badly, you know. Man City have been more than ever. You know
City have been bad as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where if you look at Liverpool profile wise, Ryan Gravenberch is like a new signing because the manager has maximized his abilities. Cody Gakpo looks like a new man under this manager as well. He's been utilizing Diaz as like a false 9 striker and it's working well. You know what I'm saying? Like loads of players are getting a new lease of life under this manager because he's maximizing the quality of the squad he's got. He hasn't come in and said, I'm going to change loads of different things. He hasn't done that, bro. Look at his record. 40 wins out of 50 games, 9 draws and 1 loss, bro.
Ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, he's showing you the blueprint at a big club. You go in, you see what you have to work with.
Pre-season, look at the time when he started, though, bro.
Nah, but either way, like he came in and he wasn't too arrogant to fucking say, "Yo, I'm gonna rip up everything and start again." I literally watched his first press conference. No,
I agree.
Literally, I looked at his first post conference and he said, "Yo, there's a lot of things that Klopp did well and Liverpool do well. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna add my thing to what they already do. Like, this is a squad that's won 2 trophies in the last 2 years. So as shit as everyone says they are, they've shown that they can win games when it matters. Because that's what winning a trophy is. Winning games when it matters. So you just tweak that a little bit and then you make the wholesale changes in the summer if you want to, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Man's mashed up the whole thing and it's just like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Like, it's winter.
You know what? Yeah.
In the winter, are you going to demolish your house if you know that you're going to need to sleep inside your house? No, because you need a roof. So now you have to change one room at a time. Do you know what I mean? And when you're fixing your bedroom, you might need to sleep in the living room. You don't just knock down the whole yard, blood, because you need to live there.
You need to live, you need to live.
Man, bust down the whole yard. It's all cold and that, bro. We got no hot water now, Saeed, because he licked off the boiler. You get me? Man are getting wet now. It's cold, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't really defend. You can't really defend that because it's like, yo, why are you've changed a lot, but then it's like, bro, you need to survive. You need to keep a little something there for you. You know what I mean? Like a few rations if you need to, man. You got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So that there, you can't really defend, bro. Like that's where for me it's like I find it frustrating for him because it's like you're not helping yourself then. But you know the people that just don't want to help themselves, and it's like it's a lost cause, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's stubbornness, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, there's good stubbornness and there's bad stubbornness, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You don't cut off your nose to spite your face. You don't do it. And that's what he's doing right now. Like, he's making life more difficult for himself than it needs to be because it was always going to be difficult. But there's things you can do to minimize how difficult it's going to be. And he hasn't done that. He's just gone straight in and said, fuck it, everything at once. And it wasn't smart. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you can't treat Manchester United like it's Sporting. It's not, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not, bro. Man United got too many fans that are not going to let you do this, bro. Because like them man said, before Amorim came in, they hadn't won no trophy.
They hadn't won a title,
They won a trophy like fucking the other day, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like we might not have won a league title, but brother, we've been to 8 cup finals in 10 years, bro. 8. Like, bro, like, we're not Sporting. Do you know what I mean?
But then also he's looked at our situation for, listen, man, no league title in 12, 13 years. You might have had bare managers. And why do you think he's come in and said, yo, I think I'm the right one? You know that he came in and said that.
No, but he has to believe that. I admire his confidence. Like, there's nothing wrong with his confidence, but he can still be strategic with it, bro. Like, he's killed himself, bro. He's killed himself.